Hel- Hello, my name is Mike, and this is a presentation concerning science of spectrometry for current topics in chemistry. And this is on March 8, 2022. What is the science of spectrometry? Spectrometry is defined as an instrumentation used for measuring wavelength of light spectra. So it's a science that deals with detection of wavelength of light, different wavelength of light, which is used to analyze chemical particles or substances or matter. So this revolves around informatics, automation, and miniaturization in the modern age. Though though telemedicine is a novel way, in the not so distant future, automated intelligent robots will help elevate the need for on-site staff or supervisor. So this is I just pushed a little further, but the science that is currently dealing with chemical analysis involves the use of spectrometry in a small miniaturized fashion. So handheld spectrometry is cheap compared to lab-grade instruments and is portable, and that is why it is used in telemedicine, and it has been started being used in telemedicine mainly for the examination of eye. So machines are on the fourth generation, and because it's just fourth generation, it needs to reach at least fifth or probably sixth or even seventh to make have a real impact in terms of efficiency, price, power, capacity, and portability and usability. So, what are the more relevance? Most of the devices offering offer only limited amount of capacity in hours for a particular select few testings, from volcanology to telemedicine to agriculture and so forth. The variable uses provided by these devices is ubiquitous. Detection of UV, animal skin lesions, gas mounting, identification of valuable objects, and temperature differences can also be achieved by use of such devices. That is also possible if computational storage capacities increase and miniaturization of sensitive spectrometry components. These of such will provide a greater capability to address modern woes like healthcare for rural population. This is true as generations improve the sensitivity of these components and increase the computational power. More can be derived, and the value-added services can expand. This technology is a game changer and a disruptor for many industries. So, what is the future looking for this particular um, genre of machines? This can revolutionize the medical field. It will provide an affordable, portable, and convenient way to cure, which means detection, prevention, healing of diseases in societies. So this can change not only medicine; it can change agriculture and mm, detection of poisonous gas and so forth. So what's the limiting factor? So the major limiting factor is the lack of funds and the progression due to development and research. This can only be possible with the help of government and government agencies, institutions, and agencies and departments. Though there's one particular problem as miniaturization is continued, signal to noise ratio gets bigger issue as the instrument gets smaller. The sensitivity of the apparatus gets higher, and its ability to distinguish from the actual signal from the noise gets lower as well. Also, the issue of rare earth metals, which is necessary in the manufacture of these high sensitive instruments. The concern mainly occurs due to China threatening not to sell these valuable and quintessential metals to the United States. Other nations which disagree with her. So, that is also a concern because you need rare earth metals to create highly sensitive mm, components. Ethical consideration, moral aspect, informatics, science of information. That is the definition of informatics. It mainly revolves around collection, storage, analysis, raw processing, and distribution. It will cause data to flow back and forth at high magnitude, and so precautionary measures should be employed This is to mitigate an accident or an intentional exposure to medical records. This is especially true for 5G and so forth. In one incident, entire data collection of all the uh, employees in the US was leaked. The institution of concern is the Social Security Department. And this happened during the last 2 or 3 years of Obama administration. And that was around when I, I believe I graduated from high school. So this is a major concern. So informatics is a sole issue with smartphone spectrometry. As the data collected is easily lost due to open architecture of phones, and the data collected has to be processed by the phone and sent through the data links of the phone in a wireless format, and so that's a concern. So all the parties uh, have to be considered before such uh, data collection and usage be used. And this is especially true for Android phones. So we are not only talking about the phone providers, the manufacturers of phone, software developers, but also phone companies like Verizon and so forth. The fear in informatics is the misuse intentionally by governments rather than the institutions or corporations to support democratic processes. So the main concern is not that your information is taken to make you buy stuff or sell stuff to you, but this information be used against you by national rogue governments like China. So what's the conclusion? The ubiquitous use of such devices, in fact, will alter everything from agriculture to medicine. The level of participation, mainly from government and community industry, and the available devices and the integration will be the limiting factors. So these three will be the limiting factors. It'll be like when giant companies gave way to laptops that will revolutionize analytical chemistry forever. So it's a lab in your pocket kind of thing. It's a of next level of determined uh, determined progression. So continuity costs and the customer results are not widely used nor promoted, but in the time the cost will go down and the reliability issues will subside enough for the mass adoption and use. So it will take time. This is the fourth generation. It will take about 2 or 3 more to make it for mass adoption. The set devices and the components are not sensitive yet enough. With advancement, technology has sort of especially disruptive technological breakthroughs that can come from DARPA, used for a government agency and other institutions. And these are my pre-references. So this is once again science of spectrometry. This is for GCU class current topics in chemistry. And this is Mike Raj. Thank you for listening. Bye.